Good morning. Welcome to day 76, Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. Slept well last night, wasn't too windy. Gonna get moving. It's a little chilly out, like 40 degrees right now, but something of a little concern is down in this valley right here. Looks pretty smoky to me. I'm not really smelling smoke, but there's something going on in that valley, so hopefully it won't impact us. We're going to be going, I think, the other way, but yeah, that wasn't there last night, so I haven't had cell service in a few days, so I'm not quite sure what's going on, but at one of the high points about 8 miles from here, I should have cell service, so we'll see if it's anything I need to worry about. The Continental Divide Trail Coalition, I signed up for their updates, so I'll get a text message with any trail closures or notifications. I've gotten a handful, but nothing that impacts me. So just something to keep an eye on. Very smoky over there. Hopefully we're headed in the opposite direction. It does look clearer over here, so fingers crossed. Okay, we're heading down from the first viewpoint. That peak in the background is Mount Princeton, a very popular 14,000 footer. All right. I gotta go see what that sign says, just out of curiosity. Probably a restoration area or something, no camping, but let's go see. Okay, I wonder if it's frogs. It's usually frogs. A very hazy sun with the clouds and I guess the smoke. So we're heading up to our second of 3 viewpoints, and you can see the trail going up to there. So see you there, what, in about half hour, 45 minutes? We'll see. This is the second spectacular outlook. One more to go. And there's supposed to be cell service there, so that's a bonus. Pretty amazing up here. Kind of weird with the haze from the smoke, but yeah, very comfortable hiking conditions. Liking it a lot. Here we're getting a better look at some more 14,000 footers. That's Mount Belford on the right, and that's Mount Missouri, which I have summited probably, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, and Iowa Peak. Very cool. A little hazy, but can still see them just fine. So it looks like we're gonna go back down into this valley and then climb back up somewhere. I'm gonna take a little breakfast here and then keep moving. Okay, I'm taking a quick break here. Got 1.5 miles to our last spectacular view at about 12,700 feet. I'm not sure if it's going to be over to the left or over to the right. We'll see. Haven't seen anyone yet today. It's about 9 o'clock. Yeah, really good day on the trail so far. Thankfully, the wind, there's a wooden bridge here. Maybe I should knock on it. The wind has not been an issue this morning, which is really nice when you're above 12,000 feet. Lots of marmots, lots of pikas running around, but no mountain goats or bighorn sheep, sadly, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled. All right, wrapping up the break here. I had some cell service, which is nice. Got to check in with Sarah, update far out, do quick replies to all the YouTube comments. I think the video for the Knife's Edge released. So thanks for all the kind words. Appreciate it. Our next destination is about 5.5 miles away. It's a road. I think a popular tourist spot. And some people will go into the town of Buena Vista from there. So that's where we're headed to see some more people. I just had 4 backpackers heading the opposite direction go by. So first people I've seen today, and we're going to keep on moving. I think we're going to be going down for a while, probably all the way down to the highway. And then what? We'll probably be going back up after that. So the good news is that when I had good cell service up top there, I did not have any text message alerts from the Continental Divide Trail Coalition about any trail closures due to fire. But maybe this is a fire from far away and the smoke is just blowing in because of the wind. It is so hazy up here today, and it just came out of nowhere this morning. There was like no smoke yesterday at all. So I'm thinking maybe this is from a wildfire, maybe far away, and it just blew in here overnight. But, you know, when I'm in town in Leadville, I'll get a better handle on what's going on. But just glad to see there's no imminent trail closures. That's always in the back of a thru-hiker's mind. At least on the West Coast trails, because these wildfires just pop up. Oh, we got another backpacker coming up. Very cool. So we were all the way up there, at the pass. We've already lost a ton of elevation and continuing to make our way down into the valley. I thought we'd be going down all the way to the road. Not so much. More climbing. reached another high point of 12,660 feet. Gonna grab a couple strips of jerky and start heading on down that way. Oh, before I go though, look at the cool lake spotted down there with the island in the middle. Looks like there's a trail going there as well. Then there's a road over here. That might be the highway into Buena Vista. Not sure yet. Okay, so it's hard to make out with the smoke, but in that little valley between those two mountains, there was a mountain poking out of the background. Maybe you can see it. That is La Plata Peak, another 14,000 footer, another summit I have enjoyed. Yeah, that's why I love Leadville so much. I have used the town and the dispersed camping nearby as a base camp to summit many 14,000 footers in the area. Yeah, just making our way to the road. Looks like we're going to be doing a little more climbing. The sun isn't beaten down, which is nice. I guess primarily from the smoke, but it's not really like you're breathing it in or smelling it, so it's not really impacting the lungs, which is nice. Okay, so that's a cool rock bivvy. You're not putting a tent in there, but you could put your sleeping bag in there, maybe your pad. We're getting much closer to the road, it seems. Oh, I bet you we're going down to that little parking area. We'll see. Seeing a lot more people on this little section as we get close to, I guess, the parking lot. Some friendly people out and about. Some people just doing little day hikes. I guess you can go up to the top there. Okay, good. All right, we've made it to a trailhead. Looks like another Continental Divide sign. Very cool. All right, we've made it to Cottonwood Pass. Some hikers will get a ride into Buena Vista here. We're just gonna keep going. And we'll stop off at Leadville. All right, it's 1:15. We're leaving Cottonwood Pass. Sadly, no offers of a cold drink from anyone, but I wasn't really asking anyone. Would have been nice. Back we go on the trail. So I ran into the first backpacker leaving the pass who wanted to tell me all about what's coming up. I didn't have the heart to tell him, you know, we all have the same app out here, dude. We all use them far out. I know what's coming up, and I really don't need a blow-by-blow description of every waypoint for the next 5 miles. But, you know, he was so excited, wanted to be helpful, so I just let him go on and on about it. But, you know, my rule is if I'm not asked about anything, I'm not offering anything. If someone asks me, I'll be glad to tell them all about it. But, you know, the unsolicited advice, I don't need that when I'm on the trail. All right, looks like we're going down for a while. That'll be a nice change of pace. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. It's time for some electrolytes. Gonna get some liquid IV going and probably take a little extra For halfway from here in camp, I'll just down another batch. About 2:15, wrapping up a liter of liquid IV. Have about 4 miles to where I want to camp near, I think it's called North Texas Creek. So hopefully be there in a couple hours, maybe a little longer than that. Okay, it's 4:15. We just crossed over to the north side of North Texas Creek. That last mile saw a lot of southbound backpackers, some setting up their camps near streams. So I'm gonna gather water here, go a little further north on the trail and just find a nice secluded spot. Since I'm seeing a lot of people here, there was a nice site just south, big flat shaded spot, but I imagine that's gonna get crowded. So you know me, I like to have nothing but animal noises at night. No humans, please. Okay, it is 4 o'clock on the nose. I just went about 0.1 miles north of the stream and just made a left into the woods. It looked pretty flat. Found this nice little flat spot. Looks like all live trees, which is nice. I don't have to worry too much about shade with the cloud cover, so yeah, nice flat spot. No wind, I don't think, tonight. So gonna get set up and get some electrolytes going. Okay, recap time. It's almost 6 o'clock and Brian is hungry. So we're just above 10,100 feet. So definitely a lot lower than we were last night. Very good day on the trail. Ended up doing 19 miles. Very happy with that. Yeah, the first half of the day, I mean, except for the smoke, it was just the trail conditions were great. And the views were a little hazed in because of the smoke, but still it was pretty awesome up there. Got the Cottonwood Pass where all the tourists were. I tried to look extra thirsty. Someone might offer me a cold drink, but you know, sometimes people will strike up conversations with you and sometimes they won't. So you got to get that little conversation going, weasel your way into a cold soda or a cold beer perhaps. So just wasn't in the cards, the timing when I was there, and that's fine. So then the second half of the day, finally did some major elevation loss. Back in the woods, lots of running water, a lot of people, all going southbound, all backpackers. Maybe there's some Colorado Trail section hikers, but yeah, just a lot of people out and about enjoying it out here, which is great on a Wednesday. Not really sure what tomorrow's looking like quite yet. One day closer to Leadville, I know that. I think when I looked yesterday, maybe it looked like I was getting into town at some point on Sunday. So I'll take a look at that at some point, either tonight or tomorrow, and see how we're looking there. But yeah, great day on the trail, and see you in the morning.